welcome back to Comic Frontline. Jay here with another review. Today I'm reviewing Doctor Strange #1. The title of this issue is The Way of the Weird. It is written by Jason Aaron. Pencils and colors are by Chris Bachalo. Inks are by Tim Townsend, Alvey, and Mark Irwin. Now there are going to be spoilers in this review, so if you do not want to listen to those spoilers, put this on pause, read the issue, and come back. If you stuck around, you have either read this issue already or you don't care about the spoilers. So, I want you to meet Dr. Stephen Strange and get a peek into a normal Tuesday in his life that takes a turn. A family asks the doctor to help their 9-year-old son who was being possessed by a tribe of soul eaters inside of him from the 6th dimension. Then he saved an old man on the street from a Malbrockian psyche leech before a young woman named Zelma arrived and at his place and asks him for help about these unknown creatures that are coming out of the crown of her head. Now, this story was really well done. I really liked the story. I think it really introduced you to who Doctor Strange is. If you've never known Doctor Strange, never read a book, this is a great issue to pick up because you'll get to know about him. Just in the first page, Jason Aaron recaps Doctor Strange's history so fast for a new reader. It's unbelievably awesome how he does that. And then we also get to see more about him as a person. He's kind of a Tony Starkish character here, where he's you know, he's kind of into women and he's got kind of a reputation with women, but he also has like a select group of friends, and he meets them at the bar: Dr. Voodoo, Scarlet Witch, and Shaman. Now these are big time witch people and magic people in the Marvel universe, and he meets up with them and he talks to them and tells them that, you know, they said that there's this coming slaughter. That's what the 6th dimension people said. So he's like, you know, something's going on because it's kind of odd that they're here and all that, and they all agree, but they just think that, you know, he's reading too much into it. But Monaco, the Prince of Magic, tells him that he hasn't paid his dues to magic. Like, magic comes with a price, and you watch Once Upon a Time, you know that, you know, that's how they work it too. But magic comes with a price, and him helping someone, he has to, you know, do something. So it's like a life for a life, and you know, the guy Monaco tells him that, you know, he used to go home after he'd done his stuff and kill a couple bunnies because it would balance out the scales. The story I really enjoyed. I'm giving 4.25 stars to. The art, not as much. I think it could have been because of the various inkers in here. I felt like it was a couple artists on the book instead of just one artist. Because, like, the pencils are all by the same guy, Chris Bachalo, who does a great job. But then you got Tim Townsend, Alvey, and Mark Irwin, all who are great inkers. But I felt like through their inks, you could really see a difference in the arts. And I thought it took me out of it. So I'm giving you art 4 stars. There's also a backup story called The Coming Slaughter. It's written by Jason Aaron, and the art is by Kevin Nowlan. The backup story tells of the coming slaughter in the form of the Imperial, led by the Imperator, who uses Witchfinder wolves to hunt down the 13th Dimension Sorcerer Supreme, Xando Zazo, who tries to use the Eye of Thelma to send a warning across the dimensions, but is stopped by the Imperator. Now, the story I give 4 stars because while it's a great setup for the big bad and the overall arcing story of what Doctor Strange is going to be, I felt like it didn't introduce the other characters as much. Like, who were those robots that were working with the Imperator? You know, what are their deal? I want to see a little bit more of that kind of stuff. The art, you know, 4 stars. Again, I thought it lacked detail, and I thought the surroundings were a little bit plain. Now, overall, this issue, I'm giving it overall of 4 stars. I still say if you're a new fan to Doctor Strange or if you're an old fan to Doctor Strange, this is a great issue to pick up. So I'm going to say pick up Doctor Strange with an overall score of 4 stars. Well, those are my thoughts. Now I want to know yours in the comments below. Also, like this video, subscribe to Comic Frontline. Check out and subscribe to my channel, The Comic Book Theater. Check out comicfrontline.com, the site, for all the latest previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features with daily updates. And don't forget to like and follow me, The Comic Book Theater, Media Madness, and Comic Frontline on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and download Frontline Live every week on iTunes for free. I'll include all these links in the description below. Until then, I'll catch you in the next review.